Check it out, guys. Watch this video for the #1 habit that can radically change your life. Discipline is key. Discipline is freedom. Discipline is everything. And I find if we can start to develop a mentality of pursuing a more challenging road and getting excited about the challenging road, we will get a better result. And so it's funny, I correlate health and wellness and then business very much in the same package, right? Because somebody asked me, and I'm sure a lot of people get asked the same question if you're physically fit or whatever, is how many times do you work out per week? Because I think we're trying to see a secret. We're trying to see is there a loophole? Is there something I'm missing? And a big bodybuilder friend of mine has the best answer. He goes, 2 days a week. And they're always like, what? Like, how do you look that big, only working 2 days a week? And he goes, yeah, the days I want to and the days I don't. And it's a funny analogy in the sense, or it's a funny saying he works out every single day, 24/7, 365. It's who he is, right? And now, is he working out in the gym all those hours? No. When you identify as a healthy person, I work out 45 minutes a day, no ifs, ands, or buts. I get it in, I get it out. I'm very focused in that time. I build my business 2 days a week, the days I want to, the days I don't. I'm a very amazing husband 2 days a week, the days I want to, the days I don't. I'm a very amazing father, the 2 days a week, the days I want to, the days I don't. And I find when you can kind of get in that mentality of you're not always going to feel like it, but it's not about feeling like it, it's about just doing it anyways. And it's about just pushing through that little paper wall of fear or pushing over that boundary to go and do something that most people aren't willing to do. And that's where I got really excited knowing that 95% of the population, 98% of the population wasn't going to be willing to do what I was doing. And so I got excited for that. I don't want to just fit myself into this mass mold. If everybody was doing this, I wanted to be doing something over here. And so I got radical with that. I get asked every now and then, did the military start that with me? And I go, I don't think it was necessarily the military. My dad started to do that. I mean, he was big on how you do some things is how you do all things. You know, we would get a cord of wood growing up in the mountains. He's like, bucket, split it, stack it all tonight. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. There was no arguing with him. And you just got it done because that's what needed to be done for us to stay warm too. And my little sister and my mom were not going to get out there and stack the wood. So he counted on us boys to do it and stuff like that. And so it started to transfer over into sports. I mean, you go that extra mile. You know, it's always lonely on the extra mile because most people aren't willing to go there. You go over the line when you're doing suicides. You do the extra push-up. You put in the extra little bit of time, and it's always going to separate you. And then I took that to the military, and the military is funny. I was told by a recruiter, he's like, just lay low. Don't volunteer for anything, you know, just kind of do your thing. And I was like, forget that, man. I'm going to volunteer for everything. Did I do a lot more push-ups? Yeah. Did I run a lot more? And yeah, but then opportunities started to open up. And it's not like I was something, you know, super Rambo soldier, but at the end of the day, I wanted to put myself in those next tiers. And so then that translated to business. I wanted to put myself out there. I wanted to put myself in networking groups that were super uncomfortable. I wanted to put myself around, you know, opportunities that were super uncomfortable because that was going to challenge me to keep my discipline and to keep my growth. And that goes back to, you know, getting sober. I find a lot of times why people don't stay sober in life is because they don't transfer the discipline, right? They're disciplined to drink. They could be disciplined to, I don't know, finding something positive. You can get in the gym. You can build a business. I just got radically focused on what I wanted to achieve in life. And so the last 16 years of sobriety have been actually quite simple because I filled the void with something positive. Was it easy? No, but it was attainable and it was challenging. And so I pursued it more. And so, yeah, discipline is key and everybody's disciplined. You're either disciplined to sitting on the couch and eating Cheetos or disciplined to, you know, getting out the door and going for even a walk. And I find there again, based on a society and based on association and based on who you're connecting to and, you know, the community you put around you, and it can radically change your life. And so if you're in the mode of just trying to challenge yourself or, you know, not even knowing where to start, because that's probably the biggest one that holds a lot of people up. Maybe they're intimidated to get in the gym. They don't know where to start with a good nutrition plan of some sort. They don't know where to, you know, I don't know, just start to even develop themselves and build the mentality and reach out. There's no shame in asking for help. I believe the biggest shame is not changing ourselves and being that blueprint for our next generation because they will duplicate what we've done. And I love that my little girl likes to be active. I don't expect her to be, you know, some sports nut, but I want to see her keep a healthy, wealthy mindset on moving forward in life and constantly doing things that are going to challenge her. So please, if you want to grow, you want to develop, you kind of want to level up your mindset, man, you too, because I'm 43 and I'm just getting younger, and it can happen for you if you just choose to make a couple different choices. So click the link, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. I'm always available, man. I make myself available for anybody and everybody who truly wants to change. I'll help you as best I can.